Well, good morning, everybody. I'm Sandy Anderson. I'm chairman of TVU, which is a local enterprise partnership for the Tees Valley, and I'm delighted to welcome you to this briefing on the Teesside Collective, which is not a kibbutz or a communist enclave. It is, in fact, a CCS project. Now, I have to say that all of our MPs have been tremendously supportive of our industry. But on this occasion, I'd quite like to thank Tom Blenkinsop, who is the MP for Middlesbrough South and East Cleveland, for sponsoring this event. Thanks, Tom. Now, I guess most of you will know that CCS is just one of a number of technologies that's being used to combat the effects of global warming caused by CO2 emissions. And in reality, it is the only technology that can be applied to major industrial consumers of fossil fuels. On Teesside, although we are rapidly diversifying, our economy is largely dominated by energy-intensive process and steel industries. And for some, that can be seen as a major strength, but it does make us acutely vulnerable to the drive to reduce CO2 emissions. And consequently, through direct effect of carbon pricing, that has serious competitive implications. It's been estimated that though the Tees Valley has about 1% of the UK population, it actually produces 6% of the UK's total CO2 emissions. So for us, it's really important that we find a cost-effective way to implement carbon capture and storage in order to ensure that these industries are not globally uncompetitive. So our vision, the Teesside Collective, which you're about to hear more about, is to transform Teesside into Europe's first CCS-equipped industrial zone. This is part of our, some time to develop, it's part of our strategy which made up our city deal. As a consequence of the government accepting the city deal, we were awarded by DEC £1 million to construct a business case. That business case is now owned by business, it's being driven by business, and several companies on Teesside are working with the LEP and with NEPIC, the industry cluster in the northeast, to deliver this project. And let me say, this is not just about survival. This is about creating the conditions for growth in existing businesses, attracting new green technologies, and building on our acknowledged strengths and expertise in the process industry to catalyse industrial development, which will create wealth and jobs. And it really isn't just about Teesside or the northeast of England. This is a national asset. The process industry doesn't have the sexy cachet of aerospace or digital, but it plays a huge part in the UK's economy. We produce the raw materials for aerospace, for automotive, for pharmaceuticals, and for just about all of UK manufacturing. The industry on Teesside alone is reckoned contributes over £10 billion a year to the UK economy. So this is a cause that really is worth fighting for.